The story begins, we see a child imprisoned in a room who was infected by a creature, and at that moment it badly bites a girl named Ginger on the shoulder. How did this child get infected? Let's learn from this story. In the next scene, we see Ginger and her sister. These two sisters were riding their horse, going somewhere, but after reaching a spot in the forest, they lost their way. Therefore, she comes near a hut built in the forest. Upon arriving here, they saw that its condition was quite poor, with a lot of blood inside, and just then an old woman comes in. She gives two to both sisters. The old woman also told them to kill the boy so that one sister doesn't kill the other. Now, the sisters don't understand this point of hers, but the woman appeared somewhat religious in appearance. So both of them listen to her and put on those lockets, and as they continue on their path, they begin to hear some sounds ahead. Hearing those terrifying and frightening sounds, their horse goes out of control. He was very agitated. It broke its ropes and started running away. Now Ginger and Braised ran after it. Just then, Braided's foot gets caught in a trap, causing her to be badly injured. So Ginger tries to free her sister. But even after many attempts, she fails to free her. So she told Brigette, "Sister, wait for me here. I'll go get help from somewhere." But right after she left, someone entered here. He removed the trap from Brigitte's foot and freed her from this trap. By this time, Ginger had also arrived here, after which the man took them along to a place that was like a fort. This castle appeared completely desolate from all sides, and we can also see terrifying claw marks of some creatures on the main gate. After this, the hunter took both sisters inside the castle, left them there, and went away. Now, upon seeing Braised injured, the people inside the fort thought that perhaps some creature had bitten her, and she might be infected. But Braised says, "No, I wasn't bitten by any creature, rather my foot was caught in a bear trap." Now, to confirm this particular issue, the leader of this place was promptly brought to a local doctor here, who then carefully attached a medicinal leech to the leader's open wound to verify the matter in question. But the leech didn't drink Brigitte's blood, which confirmed that Brigette was not infected. After this, a boy from the castle took Ginger and Braided to a room so they could spend the night there. Well, during dinner that night, a fight broke out between the hunter and the chief's son. But shortly after, their fight was calmed down and the matter ended. That night, while Ginger was sleeping, her eyes opened in the middle of the night, and she began wandering around the castle. She was exploring the castle when she saw a crying child in one room. Now, as soon as Ginger goes to check on him, but the child was already infected with the creature, so suddenly the child severely bit Ginger's shoulder. Now, obviously, Ginger was also infected, but she quietly ran away from there. But she mistakenly left the child's door open, allowing them to escape. Now, who was this infected child? What was he infected with? And why was he kept locked up here? We're going to find out later. Anyway, now Ginger runs straight to her room. She also woke up her sister Brigette. Now, both sisters quickly packed their belongings and started to leave. But as soon as she opens the fort's door, the chief's son appears before them. He tells them, "Hold on, you can't just leave like this, and you can't open the door like this, because opening this door is forbidden." After that, the chief's son started fighting with both of them because he thought Ginger and Brigette wanted to open the door to let the creatures in. But in reality, these poor girls just wanted to escape to save their lives. And meanwhile, the chief's son starts shouting, "Come here, quickly! These two are our enemies. Take them away and lock them up quickly." After that, a man takes both of them and locks them in a room with the creature. And just as the creature is about to attack them, someone kills the creature and saves their lives. But while escaping, Ginger had opened the fort's gate, which allowed many creatures to enter. And after wasting many bullets at night, these people were only able to kill one creature. Eventually, the rest of the creatures fled in fear, but not before they had killed 23 people from the fort and had also infected one of the young boys here. The damage was already done, so that's why the doctor shoots and kills that infected boy right in front of Ginger and Brigette. Seeing this, both sisters were shocked because now one of them was also infected. They were so scared that they couldn't tell anyone about it, so both quietly went to their room. Here, these people were looking at the creature they had killed last night, and previously this creature used to be their companion. He used to live with them here in this fort, but after infection, he became a creature, so they killed him. Here we also find out that the infected child in the room, the one who bit his shoulder, was actually the chief's son, because his wife had killed him and infected their children. But the chief had also hidden this fact from everyone that he had locked his infected child in a room. After this, the chief goes to the room where his son was locked up, only to find his son isn't there. Seeing this, he immediately understood that this wasn't done by anyone else, but by either Ginger or Brigette, because he found Ginger's locket in that room. Meanwhile, Ginger experiences some visions in her room where she's with that hunter. But when she opened her eyes, her entire body was covered in blood. All this blood was coming from where the child was bitten. Now, Ginger's health was rapidly worsening. She started getting a high fever. Meanwhile, the fort's people were holding funerals for their companions who died last night, all those killed by those creatures. Now, when Brigette isn't in the room, the same child who had bitten Ginger comes to see her, the chief's son. He told Ginger that he was looking for his mother but couldn't find her anywhere, and after saying this, the child left. That night, the chief and Brigette faced each other. The chief told him to take care of his sister because now it was known that Ginger was infected. Here, he also told Brigette the story of his wife and son. After this, we again saw that child in Ginger's room, where he attacks her again. He pulled out some of Ginger's hair and left. During this time, he hunted down one of the fort's men at night, and he left the hair he had taken from Ginger near that man, so suspicion would fall on Ginger. And when the chief's son and other people arrived there, they saw red hair near the dead body and understood that Ginger had done this because her hair was also red. So in the middle of the night, the fort people took the sleeping Ginger away, and now the chief's son was about to kill Ginger when the chief arrived. He shows his gun to his son and tells him to leave. Now, because the chief had lost his wife and his child was still infected, his situation was similar to Brigette's, because her parents were also dead, and now her sister was infected too, so the chief wanted to help them. After this, the chief went with Brigette to those people and shot the doctor, and he warned the others not to lay a hand on either of the sisters. Therefore, everyone listens to the chief. Then Brigette took Ginger back to the room. Here, Ginger told Brigette, remember what that old woman said to kill the infected boy so that one sister doesn't kill the other sister. This means we need to kill that infected boy so that my life can be saved. So now Ginger takes a knife and goes to that child, who, despite being infected, was sitting by his mother's grave and crying. Here, Ginger couldn't kill him, but during this time one of the fort's men spotted the child. They started shooting at the child. The hunter came to Brigette's room on the other side. He said, "Come with me, you're not safe here." But Brigette wasn't going to leave her sister Ginger alone here, so she refused to go with the hunter, and now the hunter left this fort alone. Outside, we saw the chief's infected child who had been captured by the Clear people. They were about to kill the infected child, but before that, they tell the chief that this is no longer his son, but a devil, a creature. So the chief, reluctantly but out of necessity, shoots and kills his own son. But even after this child's death, Ginger's infection hadn't been cured. Now there were those religious mists we saw at the start of the movie. Perhaps she wanted to say something else entirely. Now the chief wanted to secure the entire fort once again, so he secretly helped Ginger and Brigette escape from there, thinking that his fort would now be safe. After this, Ginger and Brigette get outside, where they also met a boy. The boy was helping them find the hunter, but shortly after, heavy snow began to fall and fog started to surround them. Now, Ginger starts feeling hungry because she hadn't eaten anything for many days, so she killed the same boy who had come with them. She quenches her thirst by drinking his blood. After this, as evening approached, the two sisters reached a camp while searching for the hunter, where they found the same religious woman they had met at the beginning of the movie. But meanwhile, the hunter also arrives there, and the old woman was still saying the same thing. Kill that boy so that you two sisters don't kill each other. Here, that woman gave Brigette her blood to drink, showing her a vision that the boy she was going to kill was none other than the hunter. And if Brigette didn't kill the hunter, she would be forced to kill her own sister. Now, when she comes out of her vision, she sees that due to hunger, Ginger had also killed the old woman and had already left from there. Now, Brigette, without telling the hunter, began searching for her sister. The hunter explains they must kill Ginger, or she'll go to the fort and kill everyone. He says she's likely headed there already, so Brigitte should go to the fort and wait for him. Now, as soon as Brigitte starts heading towards the fort, she gets captured because by now everyone thought that Brigitte must also be infected. Here, Father Brigette connects the fort. Now, until evening, these people wait for Ginger, believing she will surely come here to save her sister Brigitte. But she doesn't arrive, so Father is just about to burn Brigitte to death when Ginger enters the fort. The chief's son and the guards started beating him, but nothing was happening to him now, and in anger he opens all the doors. So many creatures are with him. They begin hunting down everyone inside the fort one by one. Father was still trying to burn the bridge, but just then the chief distracted Father by firing a shot, and later the chief burned him to death. By now, almost everyone in this fort had been killed except for the chief, the hunter, Ginger, and Brigitte. Ginger was already turning into a creature, but the hunter, who had been continuously killing creatures, also gets infected. Soon the chief becomes infected too, so he pours fuel throughout the fort and sets it on fire. Afterward, he shot himself and died. Now only 3 people remained, Ginger, Brigitte, and the hunter. Here, the hunter tells Brigitte to kill her sister Ginger, but Brigitte remembers the religious woman's words and the vision to kill the boy, meaning this hunter, so Brigitte kills him instead. After this, both sisters safely escape from the fort. The entire fort burns down, but Ginger was still infected. Her infection hadn't ended yet, but she promises her sister Brigitte that no matter what happens, at any cost, she will never harm her, after which both sisters hug each other, and the film ends right there. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel.